The Newsroom, a project worked on by the television production class last semester, has been accepted in the Ozarks Foothill Film Fest, which will be from March 24th to March 28th in Batesville, Arkansas. We have with us today the two masterminds behind the comedy sketch, Ty Boyd and Derick Otto, here to share their thoughts and feelings on their accomplishments. Well, how did the idea for the Newsroom come up?
Basically, it was a concept that he made.
Yeah, we had been doing a lot of short sketch comedies that semester, and that was just one of the ideas I had. And so I brought it to everyone in the class, and then Derick and I kind of sat down and, with everyone else in the class, came up with some characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just made some characters, and it's pretty much centered around them. It's character-driven, so...
Were you guys nervous at first, trying out a different style compared to the normal newscast and news stories that we always work on?
I don't think we were... I wasn't nervous about trying that kind of style because we had been doing all semester. We've been working on different sketch comedy things. If we had been doing news all semester and then just dove right into that...
Yeah, it was a large project, but it seemed like with all the skits we built up to be able to do that. So, yeah.
The common worry normally when it comes to comedy is, what you think is funny may not seem funny to the audience. How did you guys approach that and deal with that?
We didn't really, I don't know, we didn't approach it, I guess. We just, what we thought was funny, we put into it. And we had a lot of people. We had like 4 or 5 writers, and we all would just kind of brainstorm, and we would just pick and choose what we thought was funny as a group, and just hopefully it would translate to the audience.
Yeah, I mean, when we were writing the script, we were cracking ourselves up, so we felt that it was strong enough and funny enough, and we showed it to a few other people throughout the editing process, and they would laugh as well, so it kind of reassured us that it wasn't just funny to us, it was funny to the majority of people. But some people don't find it funny.
Yeah. Did y'all start off...
They're jerks.
Did y'all start off thinking, okay, well, this is funny, this is how we're going to do it? Or was it more, as you guys went along, you thought, and, something would come up and be like, oh, that would be funny to add on to it as well?
I think we just kind of bounce a lot of ideas off each other. Like you said, there's about 4 or 5 of us who usually sit down to write an episode of it. And... we generally have an idea of what we want to do, but we just kind of throw out ideas.
Yeah, like we normally come up with like 3 or 4 storylines that are strong enough to, be by themselves, and then, the inner workings of how they relate together is just a big brainstorm of, what would be funny and how to connect it all and stuff like that. So,
well, let's take a look at a clip, the intro clip. Describe why you guys chose to introduce the Newsroom this way. Why did you choose for having the intern walk around giving each other coffee and,
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, it was just an interesting way to kind of introduce the characters to the viewers while still maintaining that, they work in a newsroom type atmosphere. And it's just with silly music because it's a silly show. So that's kind of why we chose that.
Yeah, originally we were wanting to do it with mail, but
like passing out their mail in the morning. But we settled for
something
coffee.
that everybody, every morning, coffee, stuff like that. So just chose that. So.
That's cool. What types of different techniques did you use here? Like when it came to camera angles, editing styles, and stuff like that?
Well, we kind of don't want to say we copied.
No.
But, we
Inspired
definitely,
by.
influences like The Office, 30 Rock, and stuff like that. We chose to kind of more have more of a shouldered feel opposed to a tripod feel. Like when the viewer watches it, they're almost a part of it. Like characters look at the camera, they acknowledge the camera. Therefore, it kind of gives that sort of feel to it and stuff.
It's definitely a style that's becoming more and more popular. There's a new show out called Modern Family, and that utilizes the same style. It kind of got started with The Office and, like you said, 30 Rock. And it kind of, they don't use a tripod, so the shots are kind of shaky, and it feels like you're standing in the room with these people, and it's a really neat way of doing it.
Do you think making the audience feel like a part of the show makes it funnier?
Yeah. When ridiculous moments happen, especially, like when something happens within, the show, and it's like, really? That really happened? And then you just have somebody just kind of look at the camera or something just to acknowledge, like, that's ridiculous. And
it's almost as if they're looking at you standing in the room with them, kind of just sharing a moment with you. And it really makes you feel like a part of it. And everyone knows crazy people, and they're all crazy people in this show.
There's a lot of them.
So, this film has been accepted into a film festival, and I know you guys have shot another episode of it. Where next? What do you hope would happen with the show? What do you hope to go?
Wow, it's a big question. Yeah, another episode for sure.
I'm just
working on it now.
Really excited that it even got accepted into the film festival because we worked really hard on it, and it was really kind of rewarding and reassuring that other people thought it was funny, and it was kind of like a nice award for working so hard on it, and it was really cool.
Yeah, the quality was there. So
yeah, and I think that we're going to try and enter them into some bigger festivals and just see if we can get into some bigger ones and see where it goes from there.
Are you excited for the Batesville Film Festival?
Yeah, very excited.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about meeting other filmmakers as well?
Yeah. A lot of they're very serious filmmakers, and a lot of them take a documentary or more of a serious approach to it. So going in, being a comedy, sometimes it's a little different. So
I'm excited though. I'm excited to meet other filmmakers and see what kind of stuff they've been working on and what they've done.
That'd be cool. If people are interested in watching the newsroom, is there a specific spot they can go?
Currently, right now, there's not, but there will be soon. They'll be able to watch them on YouTube, definitely here soon. We're just, trying to get things all finished up before we put them up on the internet for people to see. And also, I think we're going to be having a showcase at the end of this semester with either 3 or 4 episodes. Yeah. And I think it'll be a combo, I hope.
It should be a combo.
Because I need combos.
Me too.
Is there anything else you guys would like to add about the newsroom?
Just, we have fun doing it, and we hope people have fun watching them. And I hope that when we do have a showcase, everyone comes out and checks them out because they're just purely for entertainment.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
That's cool. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for tuning in. Be sure to watch next week, same time, same place, for another episode of Conversation. Have a great day.